This is Mencari Australia. Breaking news.
Your electricity bill just got a lot more real. Australia's government confirmed this morning they're cutting the energy rebate program. No fourth round. The payments that have been lowering bills for millions of Australians, they end December 31st. Treasurer Jim Chalmers made the call official in Canberra today, and households across the country are about to feel it. According to Treasurer Chalmers, the Cabinet decided this morning not to extend electricity bill rebates into 2025.
And the Cabinet has decided today on one difficult decision in particular. The Cabinet decided this morning not to extend the electricity bill rebates. There have been 3 rounds of electricity bill rebates and there won't be a fourth. The Commonwealth has spent almost $7 billion on these 3 rounds of energy bill rebates. The states and territories have kicked in another $1.5 billion or so. These were a really important way that we provide help with the cost of living, but they're not the only way that we're providing that cost of living relief for people who are still doing it tough. We have said, not just for the last couple of days or the last couple of weeks, but indeed for the last couple of years, that these electricity bill rebates are an important part of the budget, but not a permanent feature of the budget. They're an important way that we've been helping people with the cost of living, but not the only way we've been helping with the cost of living.
The program ran for 3 rounds. The Commonwealth spent almost $7 billion. States kicked in another $1.5 billion. That's over $8 billion in direct relief to Australian households since the program started, when inflation hit nearly 8%. The rebates are done at the end of this month. Chalmers was clear, this wasn't positioned as a permanent fixture. Government officials have been saying for 2 years this was temporary help, not forever help. But here's the thing, temporary or not, millions of Australians were relying on it. To zoom out, these rebates started when Australia was deep in a cost of living crisis. Energy prices spiked. Inflation was running at almost 8%. Households were getting crushed by bills they couldn't predict or control. So the government stepped in with direct rebates, money off your bill, quarterly payments, tangible relief. Now, inflation's come down. It's sitting lower than it was. The government's argument is that the economic pressure has shifted, so their response needs to shift too. Chalmers framed this as moving from temporary relief to permanent help. Tax cuts, Medicare bulk billing incentives, cheaper prescription medicines. He pointed to the second and third rounds of tax cuts kicking in, about $50 a week from most Australians when you combine all 3 rounds. The government's position is use that tax cut money to cover your electricity bill. This hits households directly. For people already struggling with rent, groceries, petrol, losing a few $100s off their annual electricity bill is not small. Chalmers called it a difficult decision. He said the Cabinet made a tough call, but the right one. The mid-year budget update drops next week, and he's making it clear there will be more savings, more cuts, more tough calls. Budget pressures are intensifying. A Deloitte report released overnight confirmed that. The government's trying to balance cost of living relief with keeping the budget under control. But for families counting on that rebate to make ends meet, the timing stings. This is December, Christmas spending, school fees in January, summer electricity bills about to spike with air conditioning. The shift to permanent help through tax cuts doesn't feel permanent when you're looking at a bill you can't pay. Next week, the mid-year budget update will land. Expect more details on savings, more clarity on where the government's cutting. Chalmers said this won't be a mini budget, but it will show difficult decisions and fiscal restraint. The rebates officially end December 31st. After that, Australian households are on their own. We'll keep tracking this. The political fallout's just getting started.
You've been listening to Flashwire, powered by Mencari.com, where facts still matter and stories still mean something. If you believe in independent journalism with impact, hit subscribe and share this episode. Your support keeps truth alive.
Breaking. Verified. Australian. When the story breaks, we don't wait. We verify, explain, and bring you the facts straight from the source.
Now, Optus has clearly failed here. Optus have failed to put safety first.
Company Optus and its parent company Singtel offer commercial.
Discussions based as friends and trusting. And part of our discussions, informally as well as
the whole
formally,
world came together, to be honest. So many countries that you wouldn't have even thought of it, they came together. The world has come together.
Now, we do need to draw a line in the sand when it comes to the protests that we continue to see in this country.
The Flash Wire is your rapid response breaking news podcast, a stripped down, adrenaline-paced bulletin that drops minutes after major stories break. It's designed for listeners who want accuracy and speed, not noise. Think of it as the audio equivalent of a newsroom's red alert light turning on. Each episode runs under 5 minutes, short enough to drop between scrolls, but packed with verified updates, eyewitness info, expert sound bites, and a forward look at what happens next. No spin, no filler, just what you need to know and what comes next.